Faizon Love responds to Ryan Davis.
Oh,
Pop's tripping, man.
Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis spent $150,000 on his special. Clap that up. You
Let's
know what
go.
I'm saying? Spending his own money. I believe in that. You bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Netflix denied your special. Is that the only place that you shopped it?
Man, we shopped a lot of places. Andrew will tell you, there's a lot of bad deals out there.
A lot of bad deals.
There's a lot of bad deals they'll offer you out here. And then disguise it as opportunity.
Break it down.
How about we take this thing that you created, that you financed and everything.
For free.
For free. You bring it to us, and then you tell your fans, and then you bring all your fans over here, and then we'll charge them and split the money with you for them to see it.
Oh, wow.
It's hilarious. Like YouTube doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Patreon doesn't exist.
Like Patreon doesn't exist.
Well, it didn't, and you got to give my guy over there props. Before shows,
yeah.
it didn't because people were afraid to take that material and just kind of
burn it.
I don't want to
It
say
felt
give
like
it away,
burning
but
it,
that's what it
yeah.
felt like.
You are
Yeah.
burning it. You are burning it. Because you can't tour it.
No,
You got to
can't.
have a new set. So you give away that set, and now you're looking at like, I don't know how long it takes you to generate material, but like 6
Takes
months,
minute.
a year.
Yeah, it
like,
takes a minute.
Yeah.
This new set, this new hour that I'm touring right now, it took about 6 months to get it. Yeah, people don't understand. Like you do, like once you put it out, it's dead.
Done.
So while you're building it, I like to keep like half before
Smart.
they see it. Yeah, and then I start the next half until I phase it out. But once it's out, you can't use none of that because the people are coming to see you based off of seeing that. So a lot of people who have saw my special, I was like, oh, I want to go see him, but I don't know if it's, no, once you see it's dead.
Yeah, it'll be all new. But not everybody does like that. That's the problem. And that's why some comedy fans are disillusioned because they go see somebody special, then they go watch them live and they're doing half of the special. And it's like, I get why you'd be frustrated with that.
Yeah, I just paid you to see what I just saw at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do my fans like that. I wouldn't do anybody like that.
Let's hear what Faizon had to say, Taylor Gang.
I don't know why he was so close.
Young Ryan.
What's up?
The only reason I'm doing this because I think you're funny and smart, but it looks like you're begging Netflix. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. If you build it, they will come. Okay? And it's not just Netflix. It's not them. It's the world. The world is what you want. Your audience is building. Netflix wants your audience, so they'll exploit you. They'll exploit you in enough time. But yeah, no, brother. I think your culture has a misconception that just because you do a special, it's special. It's not. A lot of these guys, they're not saying anything. I mean, Eddie Murphy, Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, oh my God, George Carlin. They had quotables, and they didn't have very many. Rich Pryor had 3, and he created the whole special thing. Bill Cosby had 2, maybe. Eddie Murphy, 2. Just because you do, a lot of these guys do these specials and they're just disposable. I can remember, I could do all Eddie Murphy's. Ice cream! Woo! So many quotes. Bill Cosby, your daddy made chocolate cake. It's so many. A special is exactly that. A special. Kids are going to ring it out. They're going to say it at school. People are going to say it at water, at the water cooler. It's not just hey, Lacko Day. It's a thesis. So just keep what you're doing. Listen. Dave Chappelle, who's a great comedian, I was on him. I'm like, that shit you doing ain't no special. And then he hit him. He hit it. Ask Dave. I was fucking with him like, yo, bro, no. Not the goat, maybe a sheep. But no, Dave, he did the sticks and stones. I mean, it was a couple of them. I was like, wow, I was impressed. But whatever. It's just work. I've been doing this 30.
All right, listen, I got some thoughts. Number one, I totally agree with him with the whole special thing. I talk about that all the time. Like, what makes a special? How do you make special? But I never thought you was begging Netflix. I never got that impression from you at all. Like, in no way, shape, or form.
Because I wasn't.
Yeah, I never got that.
But one, I think, usually when Faizon is addressing somebody, it's typically negative. That was him being positive.
It was productive,
So I do appreciate it. So when I be like, Pop's tripping, it's because people think I look like this. So
I can see that.
Yeah, they say, thank God I've lost weight. I don't hear it as much. But whenever the thing is, I was never begging Netflix. My whole point was, I felt like they turned this down. But look what it does when I give it straight to the consumer. I believe that it was something that they really wanted to see.
Yeah.
That was my point. My point wasn't, I'm saying this for Netflix to come around and make an offer. I had made up my mind.
Yeah.
I was giving it to the consumer. And once you start sharing it with the world, they're not going to want it anyway. So that's not what...
It's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think people understand. Mm-hmm. And my issue wasn't... I think people are getting... misconstruing the type of person I am. I'm a comedy snob, just like Schulz is. That's why I know me and him will get along forever. I just want the best products to be out. The reason, and then when he was like, a special. Well, if you watch it, you'll understand that my material is special. I'm not just going out. I didn't just drop an hour. I wouldn't spend that much money.
If it was just an hour.
If it was just an hour.
Yeah.
I would go get the cameras I already have in my house and just set them up in the comedy club and put it out.
Yeah.
Like the reason I spent so much money into
this is before tariffs.
Yeah, this is before tariffs.
Yeah. This
Exactly.
is you spent the money.
And so, no, it is special. But this is the funny part. Like, I've been putting clips out from the special. All of them are doing over 1 million views on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. So don't tell me it's not special. I don't even have the following that means that I'm automatically supposed to get this many views.
Yeah.
It's getting shared like that. The comments are saying this is brilliant. This is the best interpretation of this joke ever. And that's what special is.
The world is so fragmented now. I don't even know if you could ever have that general consensus feeling of one special.
That's what I'm saying.
Like back in the day when we saw Raw and Delirious, like
fame is different now.
Yeah, it's more niche.
Yeah.
The thing that you're into, you're going to have a more specific option. Where back in the day, you got 8 specials a year. And like you had to hope that your comedy tastes matched up with one of those specials.
Yeah. Or imagine if there was a platform here. Because back then, there was 4 channels?
Yep.
On
and
TV.
One of them doing comedy.
Yeah, and one of them doing comedy. So everybody was forced to get their comedy through this one space.
Oh, we was watching specials on VHS tape. I saw Delirious and Raw on VCR.
So like if my special came out and it was the world's only option to see it, I would stand on that most people would love or would appreciate my body of work. That's what makes it special to me.
I agree with that. It's funny, right? Because it makes me think like, and don't get me wrong, I think all of that stuff that he named was special. I don't remember the Cosby ones that much though. But
Himself.
if you go back and you watch those now,
That's funny not to remember the Cosby.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I tried to let it
Cosby
slide.
shit at all.
Well, what did you drink when you watched it? Not remembering it is crazy.
What?
That's nuts.
I don't remember. I really don't remember the Cosby stand-up special.
Yeah.
What was the Cosby stand-up special? Seriously,
Cosby was known for albums. He released a lot of comedy albums.
But himself is his best body of work.
Don't feel bad, dude. He has that effect on people.
what do you mean? Hold on, I'm serious. Did he really have that? I really don't remember
83 himself.
I don't remember none
But
of
the
them
albums were a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't remember none of them.
His albums are gigantic. But
You're in the best possible situation now, after the success and the continued success, hopefully, because most comedians don't know how much they're worth. or how much a special of theirs is worth. And this is what I told everybody like after I did it. It's like, now I have a number.
Yeah.
Like I have a number that I know I can generate. So that's what I'm worth. Like I know what I'm worth. Like when you don't put out yourself or not willing to sell it, you are worth what people offer you.
Yep.
But now you know what you can generate. So they got to beat that for the next one. Unless you want to get their eyeballs, which is also,
which is
valuable
what
too.
I wanted. It's just, I feel like, look, this is just to cast a bigger net to see. That's what I'm saying. It's not like we had a conversation of, they weren't offering me the amount of money I wanted.
Yeah.
I would have took the L.
Just to get the exposure.
Just to get the exposure. So it wasn't, you know what I mean? That's why it's not like, I think people don't understand. This was all like, it was all business. What made it feel kind of personal is whenever, like, I did the Netflix as a joke festival, and there were representatives there, and then they were like, "Oh my God, this was so hilarious! It was good to finally see you." What do you mean, finally see me? I had something on your desk for 6 months. You didn't watch it? Nope. That was the part that I had a problem with.
Yeah. But I'm sure they get a lot, though. I don't know if I'll take that person.
It's cool, but it's not that. Just be like, we're not accepting anything right now. Because once you hold it for 6 months, there's a shelf life on some of these jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whenever now I got to go and wrap my mind around shopping at other places again, too, and figuring out what we were going to do and everything.
You should always be shopping at some.
Yeah, but that's why that's a mistake I realized I made, too.
You don't got an offer until you got 2 offers.
Yeah.
Like your first deal wasn't even with Netflix, right?
No, Amazon.
Yeah.
But the like even with the Netflix one, like I had another offer from just to open it up to everyone. It's like I had an offer from Netflix, then I had an offer from another streamer. There was like way more, and then Netflix didn't want to lose me out, so now they're like, okay, we'll do that. Yeah. So. Like to me, like that's what I've realized is like before I would be hurt by that. Before I'd be like, why'd you give me this? You're telling me I'm worth that. They don't even care about the number. It's not even like they're not even tripping about paying you more.
Yeah.
What they're not going to do is pay you more than anybody else is willing to pay.
Yeah.
You should never take business personal. Because
I didn't.
I'm just talking about in general. Netflix has a job to do. Their job is to get the best possible product for the least amount of money possible.
Facts.
That's just a fact. And it's your job to negotiate the best amount for you. My guy, John O'Brien, says something that I really believe. He says that everybody should leave the deal feeling like
they got fucked.
They got fucked a little bit.
Yeah.
Both parties should feel like, damn. And that's how you should walk away.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Good
when
deal.
both people walk away, it's like, damn, man. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
If somebody walks away like, got him.
Because that means you went as low as you wanted, and they went as high as they wanted.
That's right.
Yeah, so that makes sense. But you're in the best position right now. I'm telling you, like you have the number. None of these other motherfuckers got the number. Like
They have no idea.
they're on a TV show or something. They think that they're worth something, and then they have to convince the company they are, and then maybe another person comes and makes an offer.
And they want to see the number. Any conversation that I have after that.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, they definitely want to know the number. And
It's on Patreon now, right?
Yeah, it's on Patreon. Every time I go check it, I just smile, man. I just smile because I knew I was right.
Wow.
But tell them the number. Tell them the number.
I will when we're done.
Yeah. Like on the next negotiation, you just tell them, like, and then you say, look, I can't do it for any less than this because this is what I can make on my own.
Yeah.
It's like,
You did it both ways, show. Okay.
And this is the crazy part. That's the first time your profile raises after the. So this is what I generate, but this isn't the estimate of what I believe it'll generate the second time around.
Absolutely.
Because now my audience is bigger.
you just need another offer. Once you get one, then you got to shop it with somebody else. Like, takes 2 offers to get a great offer.
You've done it both ways, Schulz. Which was more beneficial to your spirit?
The first one was probably the most beneficial because it was like standing on something. And then,
And I think it was most beneficial to your career.
yeah, 100%.
Because it was like I don't know, it was like a take back my power.
Yeah.
It was like the art meets
Yeah.
art means more than you, corporate America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And I think people got behind that too. They were like, this is at a time where I think people felt like comedy was more censored. Obviously now we're not at that time anymore. You can say whatever the fuck you want. But at that
See
time,
what Gail King just did.
say Gail's out here, bro.
You can name your next special that.
my
right?
favorite comedian.
About it.
But yeah, so like that was fun and people galvanized behind that. But yeah, there was a lot of growth behind that, which was awesome. Like, because remember, after that, I come out of that, and then I start doing this tour, which was kind of crazy. And then Netflix, like, there was another part of me that was like, yo, let me just do that shit on YouTube again. And
Really?
yeah, because I love the access to all the people. And I had a conversation with one of my buddies. He goes, "What's the biggest search engine in the world, or whatever? What's the biggest streaming platform in the world?" I go YouTube. He goes, "What's the second biggest?" And I go, "I don't know." He goes, "Netflix." And he goes, "So why wouldn't you also want your stuff on that one too?" It's like you're already on YouTube.
It makes sense.
See if there's some people that don't know about you over here.
That's what it was for me. I just wanted to cast a bigger net.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, but I'm going to tell you also the thing about YouTube that's interesting that I found out is whenever you try to take the power into your own hands, people have grown so accustomed to getting stuff for free that you have to fight that now, because people who are looked at as bigger than you, like an Andrew Schulz, have given it to me for free before. So now, or they're like, we'll just wait him out. He'll put it up here eventually. So I have to deal with that too.
Yeah.
And then, so it's interesting. And you got to look at it this way too, when you're going against the streaming. So brand recognition is so huge to just people. This is like 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic.
Absolutely.
But if he was selling it to you at a gas station versus having to roll out from Interscope, would you have bought it?
Yeah, there's a validation thing that goes here. Yeah, go.
You're not wrong, Ryan, but there's a but. Because he was giving us that type of quality before the rollout from Interscope. It was all of the mixtapes. It was the 50 Cent is the Future and the whole G-Unit mixtape run that we were buying at the gas station.
Right, and the comedy connoisseur knows who I am.
You're trying to branch out.
I got you.
Would get that mixtape from him, but
I also feel
the
like
general public,
And then it introduced him to a wider audience.
yeah, they would just go, some dude at a gas station tried to, and then the hip hop fan is like, that's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That's what, like, so now
I got you.
I got to deal with who is this dude crying about Netflix, and then people going, you don't know who that is?
So when you come out with your next special, if it's on a streaming platform, there'll be people like, yo, who is this guy? He's funny. And the other motherfuckers be like, you don't know who the fuck Ryan is?
Yeah.
it's part of it's part of your journey. It's like
it's just the journey.
if you're a wrestling character, it makes perfect sense. Like now you're the baby face. You need a heel.
Yeah.
You know, the baby face is only as good as the heel. Right now, the heel is this situation where it's like you have this beautiful special that you put your money up and then nobody's giving the opportunity to put it out. All right, I'm going to put it out myself. The people rally around a baby face. All right, now you already did that. So next one, it's like, what are we going to do? We're going to go back to those same people that rejected me and then make them pay you 10 times the amount. Now you got another heel. What's the next one? But yeah, it's all wrestling, man.
Even when you go back, right? Even this, let's say after the success of this, and anybody who denied it comes back, and I make them pay 10 times that, there'll still be people who be like, he sold out.
Oh, but
he should have just kept it independent.
Welcome to success, my boy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There is no right answer to
people got
whatever. They will find a way to make you
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They got upset at me for putting it on YouTube after I told them I was going to put it on YouTube. I said to everybody, there's this video I have out. Like I said on the podcast, I posted it on my Instagram. I'm like, yo, if you guys can't afford it or don't have the money, I said, steal it. And if you can't figure out how to steal it, it's going to be up on YouTube.
You did say that because I remember that's when I bought it.
So respect.
Yeah.
Respect. But and there are people even to this day who be like, he scammed him out of it. How can I scam if I told you to scam me?
Oh, they were mad because they feel like they already paid for it, but then you gave it to people for free?
Like every movie you watch.
Movie in the world.
Like every UFC fight we watch. Every single, it's like, anyway, but this is the thing with success is, I think where a lot of that might have come from is, and look, I have empathy for someone who did, for whatever reason, didn't catch that thing. I do have empathy for that person. But I think there's also something like, I went out and I was like, yo, the numbers were crazy. And people don't like hearing about your wins.
Yeah, that's why I don't speak on, because people want to know. They're like, how'd it do? Did you get your money back? I was like,
We're doing all right.
Why does that work for rappers but nobody else?
Because we don't believe them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't believe them. Also, they say they'll kill us. You know what I mean? So,
Rappers can brag. If you rappers can be like, I'm the best rapper ever. If I get on any platform, like I was just on Gilbert Arenas' joint. I was like, I was like, I don't think nobody's better than me. They were like, who is this cocky bastard? I was like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
I love Muhammad Ali. I love Floyd Mayweather Jr. I love
They all say the
G.
same
I love
shit. Yeah.
all the people who I admired were confident like that.
But it was after they got their wins.
No.
There's only one person I can remember who said it
No.
early.
Who?
Well, two people. T.I. and Lil Wayne.
And I love both of them.
T.I. said he was the king of the South when everybody was like, huh? I loved him.
Yeah.
So and to your point, being that I love T.I. so much and I listen to all his mixtapes and I'm serious and all that, when he said it, I'm like, you motherfucking right. Y'all must not
Jay-Z
listen to
too.
T.I.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z said, "Who's the Biggie? Who's the
Biggie,
best?"
Jay-Z and Nas. Like,
Jay-Z.
yeah, nobody was saying
At
that.
that time, though, it was
First album,
Second-
second album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
what
people were
nobody
like,
said.
oh, "Wait, what?"
Wait, nobody said that. yeah, you're right.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think people forget that this is how I view it. If I say it, it's out there. I've said it. Now it's up to me to make it, come
Real.
to fruition. Yeah. Like, if I don't make it come to fruition, then I didn't do my part. It ain't your job to tell me who you think I am and what I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not listening to you anyway. I would have nobody
Bro, just
nobody
talk
gets
your
on
shit.
stage and does comedy because they think people believe in them. That's not how that works.
Facts.
That's not anybody's start to comedy.
I want to be cocky, man. I wish I could be cocky, yo. Every time I try it, it don't feel right.
All right, let's try it.
I can't. It don't even feel right.
Talk some shit about the tariffs, but cocky though.
No, because I don't believe in the tariffs. What you mean? Like, I don't believe in the tariffs.
So when it comes to the space that you occupy, when it comes to radio, right? You don't feel like you that nigga for real?
No.
Stop.
Excuse me?
You be mad. See, he just wants to hear himself.
Well, I wanted to see. That's why I went
90s
there.
confined and everything else. You have all that
That's
cockiness.
different. I'm confident in my looks. I am extremely handsome. Okay? This has nothing to do with
You
what I'm
really
talking about.
struggle with this, Charlamagne.
No, the handsome.
Yeah.
I know I'm 90s where I'm
That is
confined.
crazy
That's
how you
nothing. I'm
struggle
talking about
with
everything else. You know what I'm saying? But, I'll get there one day.
I can see you cannot find the grass, huh? You can't find it. That's crazy.
Mama Taylor.
I see it, and that's very tough. I heard his voice trembling.
What else we got, Taylor?